Scroll people, scroll people. This is the first time I'm singing this song. People.
Looks like people, acts like
but
people.
are scrolls. Yeah, looks
Scroll
like
people.
but are scrolls.
Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
I've been banned from holding the mic with my hands. Crap people, scroll people look like people, but are scrolls. Secret Invasion. I've been banned, haha, from fucking using the mic. So I've been locked to using a mic
His
arm,
position.
where it's like
You'll
I
get
kind of
used
I
to
have to
it.
face this way. If I want to properly talk into the mic, I have to face like you're not in my peripheral. So Nick Fury's
right.
back. Marvel.
It's about time he got
Marvel
his own thing.
TV is here. Well, he usually doesn't do TV like
No.
Samuel L. Jackson. So this is kind of like a huge moment for just like any television show. You know what I mean? Like the fact that we actually get Samuel L. Jackson in a full TV series.
Disney show.
In a Disney show, not just like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cameos where he only shows up for the fucking season finale. You know what I mean?
True. I know he just got nominated for a Tony,
Okay.
right?
Which play?
I'm pretty
Was
sure.
it
I don't know. I know he lost.
Secret Invasion
there was,
Live
There was like
on ice? They did Secret Invasion on ice.
feeling it today.
He has ice skates. Well, when one sense dies, motion, another sense, comedy, gets
You're like,
enhanced.
I'm okay. This is how you did it for so many years. Radio. You were locked into a position and you just
couldn't move. You're
fired.
like in a trance.
So it's really nice, and we're probably going to sound like Marvel fanboys a little, but after seeing, just seeing The Flash,
The Flash.
this has just felt
Yeah.
like this is how you do.
Well, especially coming off
Superheroes.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Which
which
was amazing.
probably the best MCU movie post Endgame, we'll say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, No Way Home was good, but
But that one was more fluff.
that was also like
calories.
that was like a special. Stop looking at me because
Sorry.
I can't look at you and it hurts me. Don't look at me.
Just do like the in between, like
Yeah.
as I'm talking, then you do that.
yeah. There we go.
There you go. That's a new bit.
Just
It's really
locked
funny.
into the
You can't move.
straight view. I literally can't move. So Marvel TV is back. What are we in? Phase 5,
Yes.
right?
First show of
Okay.
Phase 5.
First show of Phase 5. Payoff of Captain Marvel stuff. Payoff of WandaVision, kinda, because that like had Monica Rambeau and like Nick Fury mentions, and
True.
this will be probably more set up for Marvels than it is payoff of like characters
Which,
like that. You know
after
what I
watching
mean?
the first episode, I think me and you both already figured out how the entire series is going to go and how it.
Yeah,
how
since
the
we don't
end's
really
gonna
get
be.
like a superhero in this, and I don't think as many characters are going to show up like they were previously stating. Like Tony Stark's not going to be in this and be a Skrull. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Rhodey is in it. We get James Rhodes.
Do you think he's Rhodey or he's Skrull Rhodey?
Scrody.
James Scrody. There's the video. There you go. We're done.
Are we gonna ever talk about the fucking show?
So
So James Scrody. Go on.
they got a new guy. They got a new guy playing president, which it's funny
It's
because
the mother boy from.
I know that's what I was gonna tell you. I was all like, "Oh my god, it's so funny."
President.
Just deal with it.
So President Mother Boy and James Scrody are like walking down a corridor. I think what is he like? Rhodes is like Secretary of Defense
That's
or
what
some
they're
shit.
kinda
That's
seeming
he's like
like.
works for the president in the White House and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So Nick Fury and Maria Hill are not responding to any calls or
They've gone AWOL.
They've gone AWOL.
The president says, "Deal with it,
the
War
United
Machine."
States. Yeah, you're Iron Man clone.
Yeah, you're new Iron Man.
Deal with it. Yeah. So hopefully we get some cool Don Cheadle, Samuel Jackson
We will.
scenes. Yeah.
will.
I'm actually really excited
We're
to have
gonna get
Rhodey
the
in
"you
this
don't
series.
understand what's happening" and it's gonna be "no, you don't understand. You need to come with me. I'm not coming with you because I'm trying to crack this case. You're wanted for the murder."
We're both working to kill the same threat or something. Yeah.
See, I don't
Yeah.
really have a lot of issues with the show. I thought it was really good. I thought it moved very quickly. I thought they got
It was
everything
paced
we
really well.
needed.
I like Amelia Clark. The fact that we
Mhm.
finally get her in the MCU. She'll be in the Avengers.
She's
Secret
not
Wars.
going anywhere. Yeah.
No.
This is
No. She's
set up.
the shape-shifting superhero we need on our Avengers team.
That's
You
true.
know, that's her superpower.
the problem with me with this.
We don't
This
have
was
a Skrull on the Avengers yet. Amelia Clark's a
That's
big
true.
actress, daughter of
oh,
Talos.
and what's his name's gonna die at the end of
Ben
this?
Mendelsohn? Yeah,
Talos
he'll
is
biff
out.
it. Yeah, he'll biff it.
They've
That's for sure.
they've already started to
Well, the
set
daughter
that
and
up
the
in the
mom
first
thing,
episode.
they're like setting it up, yeah, with Gaia and all that stuff.
So
like
full
his
spoilers, by the
daughter.
way.
Yeah.
So they are major implications death-wise already. We lose.
I would say not a lot happens in this episode,
but
but it's like, probably 75% setup, and then we get
is
the payoff
setup,
in the episode.
But I was gonna say, compared to most first episode Marvel shows where there's not a lot that happens until the last 11 seconds, and you go credits. This was pretty. You got some stuff happen. The opening
Well, it was like building up, even like the climactic like fight. I'll say there's not like a fight. It's just like an intense situation, but like. That even was like had a lot of time to build up to. Like it wasn't like the 11-second like end tag of a show to make you go.
I gotta watch next week.
I gotta watch next.
No,
week.
but this opens up with how long has Agent Ross been a Skrull?
Right.
And they and again spoilers, so they kill him immediately.
Yeah,
Fake
and
Agent
again,
Ross.
I don't think it's not our Agent Ross. I think he's been kidnapped by the Skrulls.
That's what I'm saying. So
I
we
don't
don't
think
know.
he's dead.
We don't know what's going on with Ross, but they kill fake Ross right
Martin
in the beginning.
Freeman, star of the Hobbit movies. He was in the Black Panther movies. For reference, for reference. So
my only issue, my
Yeah.
main issue with the show is they just took trope juice and they went.
Yeah.
And B, the opening guy that gives the speech about how you can't trust anyone and when news isn't believed.
That was in the trailer, I think, yeah.
It's kind of good as like a narrated speech, but when he's like trying to do the voice in person and then he loses it halfway through and he's talking and then he's like, oh, that's right, I'm talking like this.
Yeah, you're right. The voiceover is really good. And again,
weird.
that's just Nick picking, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, there really isn't. It's so nice because we see the Flash and there's cool parts and then there's like inconsistencies that make you go, what the
like down to the most basic plot points that they forgot they wrote.
And then this
2 months
is
ago.
like
yeah.
You're psyched at every setup. You're like, oh man, there's the ship, there's Nick Fury.
When they're still paying off to Avengers, what'd you do for your midlife crisis shopping spree? What'd you get?
Yeah.
The Avengers.
I got that was a funny line.
But
that was
like not like cringing.
No,
like,
but that's that's pretty
right,
funny
because he did. Yeah.
And the show is not funny. Like there's not
like
they
comedy.
don't set up a joke like every other project every 9 seconds.
No, it's not a funny show.
There wasn't like so spoilers. Maria Hill gets killed at the end of the episode.
Whoa, you can't just. So spoiler.
I've been saying spoilers like nonstop though.
You
throughout
gotta
the
go
video.
spoilers.
That's true. I apologize.
Spoiler. Spoiler.
But I've been saying spoilers the whole video. To be fair.
Hey guys, spoilers. Han Solo dies. Spoilers. Spoilers. Han Solo dies. Well, I was gonna plug my ears because you said spoiler, but then you just gave the spoiler.
Spoilers.
So now,
if you're watching,
now that's
this,
been
you
a long enough
probably-
pause.
Okay.
Maria Hill dies.
I guess just bleep out my
I'll cut
comment. That's pretty funny, actually.
I'm just saying, like,
you're
you gotta
right.
get people.
But
a
you're right.
minute.
I just thought we started off with me saying spoilers much, but that's fine.
True.
So,
but right before you give a giant spoiler,
give it a
you have
5-second beat.
You have to reiterate. Yeah.
Give them time to reach for the mouse.
Yeah. Fuck.
Spoiler.
Give them time to reach the M on their keyboard to mute the fucking video, dog. Holy fuck. They're over here playing Forza 5, listening to our Secret Invasion review, and they're like, Maria Hill dies. Fuck. Unsubscribe. You got to get this mic arm, bro. It's a nice
so you're
setup.
feeling it now. But when you're on edge, you put me on hyper edge, so I'm like ready, and I'm like, spoiler, you know what I mean, like ready to go. But my point of what that was like there was no quippy, funny.
No, it wasn't played for a laugh. Yeah,
but like they do that
he
sometimes,
dies and they don't go dying on that hill,
right?
know,
or she doesn't say
whatever.
anything
Yeah.
that's funny to him to make him kind of laugh before she like her eyes.
No,
roll
because
in
she
her head.
thinks Nick Fury fucking murdered her.
Yeah, the last lines are "It was you."
Like the bad Skrull, like transforms into Nick Fury and shoots Maria Hill, and like Nick Fury's eating it up when he gets to play the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because the Skrull transforms into Nick Fury, and it's obviously like not the guy transforming in real life because of obvious reasons. It's
Their tricks,
Samuel
by the way, with
Jackson.
like the take the hat off,
Or
hide
move
the.
behind the platform to like come back to this.
We
platform.
just saved $500,000.
And it looks really good
It's
still.
fine.
Yeah, and I'm okay with them disguising it because we've seen it happen.
We know what it looks like.
You know what I mean? The main bad Skrull going behind a platform, changing from a little girl to a 6-foot man. Little inconsistent considering I don't think they can change their size.
I guess so, like
just-
the headmaster, super mega.
Well, he's
Skrull.
Super Skrull,
right.
supposedly,
So
right?
maybe he
Because we
can.
did get in the trailers, we got some Super Skrull stuff, so
Maybe that's why he can. Nobody else could.
he's like a super Skrull.
Right? He's
super
like the
shapeshifter.
tip top.
Yeah, there's some illusion that like Talos is fighting one of the other Skrulls and he's like kind of getting his ass kicked. So like there are strong scrolls. There are stronger scrolls
Right.
than our normal scroll guys. You know, Ben Mendelsohn can't
Right.
fight this one guy, so Nick Fury's got to shoot him, right?
And then he gets mad and he's
Yeah.
like, I told you not to
I
do
told you
that.
not to kill him because they're still his people. So like, I totally get that. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like been exiled since Captain Marvel was the last time we saw these guys. So like the 90s. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's been like 30 years. Well, actually, we're even like a couple years ahead of where we are in the MCU. You know what I mean? Then in real time, right? It's like 2026,
4 or 5.
five maybe
so,
at this
yeah.
point. Yeah. So 30 years or so, 20, 30 years,
Yeah.
40 almost. Yeah, fuck. So I like
It's a
that
good setup,
scene,
though,
like
yeah.
the reunion scene
Mhm.
where they're like hugging and shit. Yeah.
And they're doing also alluding to like Nick Fury's lost a step and why did you leave and
Yeah.
what's really going on and what's happening.
There's not there's not enough live action characters to guess who's a Skrull and who's not yet. I kind of wanted to play that game, but the really only two we get are like Nick Fury and like Ben Mendelsohn, and Maria Hill gets killed and Ross gets killed as a Skrull.
right.
So it's like,
Oh,
and
shit.
Rhodey's probably not a Skrull. Maybe the
Scrody.
mother boy. Scrody's not a Skrull. Scrote.
The president character is just funny because you're right. That's all I could think of. Arrested
It's
Development.
Arrested Development.
That's literally
Yeah.
it. He was like playing that character. Like, well, figure it out yourself,
it.
Mom.
Ah.
Yeah, he was. It was.
Yeah.
They were like play that same character. I think first episode, I'm gonna give it like a 7.
Yeah.
7.
I'd probably. Not that high.
7.5.
Not
7.5.
that high. Yeah.
7.5. 7.5.
7. What's Ryan saying? What's his facial expression? 7.
Well, no, because
4. 7.
Because no, but I mean because to me it's already better set up than most of the last couple series.
Most of the
and
last
I like
couple
that
of
already.
DC movies. Oh, right.
And it gave me like like Falcon Winter Soldier, Hawkeye without the humor, and that's what I'm looking for.
Hawkeye without the humor.
Like
yeah.
those were some of the better shows, and I
Yeah.
want that style.
Falcon and Winter Soldier still had a little humor. A little too much almost.
Yeah, this is played for
pure,
serious.
Yeah. You won't be laughing.
Samuel Jackson will hit you with the quip.
You'll
but
be
it'll
laughing at how cool Samuel Jackson is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's playing like Shaft.
Yeah.
Like that. No, like the whole part where he's like, everybody gets one. Lie. No one gets
Yeah.
two.
No one gets 2. Yeah.
Like the whole
That-
scene
and
was
then
like,
he's like, there
funny,
you go,
but
lying again.
but not played like
Now
a
I gotta
comedy.
shoot you.
Yeah. And now it's like, I warned you.
You won't shoot me. Well.
Yeah, Nick Wick.
Yeah. Nick Wick. That's it. We're done. Wick Fury.
Wick Fury. That's way better.
Number
Nick
19,
Wick.
2031.
Okay, so why is that only getting 2 years? There's no way that's right. It'll get kicked out again too.
Maybe they'll film those back to back.
That's what these did too, though, and this is still going to be 4 or 5 years in between. There's no way the last one could come out in 31 if the other ones can't make it in 2 years. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way it can be 31 then. Like 33 at the earliest then.
Maybe that's like, maybe they'll just end it at 4 then.
They